Good day everyone. For today's video, I will report my part, which is activity number 5, crop plugging pineapple production. So first and foremost, I will introduce the pineapple with the scientific name Ananas commosus. It is a tropical plant within suitable for eating fruit, and it is maximum economically extensive plant with inside the own circle of relatives Bromeliaceae. The pineapple is indigenous to South America wherein it's been cultivated for plenty centuries. The creation of the pineapple to Europe within the 17th century made it considered a cultural icon of luxury. Since 1820s, pineapple has been commercially grown. Further, it is the third most important tropical fruit in the world's production. In the 20th century, Hawaii was dominant producer of pineapple, especially for the US. However, by 2016, Costa Rica, Brazil, and the Philippines accounted for nearly one-third of world's produce production of pineapples. Pineapples grown as small, scrub, individual flowers of the unpollinated plants fuse form multiple fruit. The plant is normally propagated from the offset produced at the top of the fruit or from a side shot and typically mature within a year. So as you can see, the latest production of the pineapple in 2019 world production of pineapple was 28.2 million tons, led by Costa Rica. And next is Philippines, Brazil, Indonesia as the largest producer of pineapple. So in our country is belong to number 2 from the latest update. So the history of pineapple is believed that pineapple originated in Brazil in South America. It was imported to Europe later. It's also believed that Christopher Columbus and his crew member were probably the first few people from European continent to have tasted the fruit. Piscicalag o pineapple. The pineapple is a herbaceous perennial which grown to 1 to 1 meter or 3 feet to 4 feet 11 and tall, although sometimes it can be taller. The plant has short stocky stem with tough waxy leaves. When creating its fruit, it usually produces to 200 flowers, although some large fruit cultivars can exceed these ones in flowers. The individual fruit or flower join together to create a multiple fruit. After the first fruit is produced, side shot called suckers by commercial growers are produced in the leaf axils of main stem. These suckers may be removed for propagation or leaf produce additional fruit on the originated plant. Commercially, suckers that appear around the base uncultivated. The ovaries develop in berries which coalesce into large, compact multiple fruit. The fruit of a pineapple is usually arranged into interlocking helices, often with 8 in one direction and 13 in the other, each being Fibonacci number. It has 30 or more narrow, fleshy throat-shaped leaves that are 30 to 100 cm long, surrounding a thick stem. The leaves have sharp spines along the margins in the first of growth. The axis lengthens and thickens, bearing numerous leaves in close spirals. After 12 to 20 months, the stem grows into spike-like inflorescence up to 15 cm long, with over 100 spirally arranged trimerous flowers, each subtended by bracts. The initial moisture content of pineapple pulp was found to be 867.2 and 631.1% dry basis respectively. Pineapple arrives and ready to harvest when the entire outer skin develops yellowish color and pineapple smell and the flesh is an orange yellow color. It's been to allow the fruit fully ripen on the plant because once it pick it won't get any sweeter although the outer skin will continue to ripen. Ripe pineapple is perfectly sweet, slightly tangy, and somehow packed with warm, sunny energy. So the pineapple comprises five botanical varieties formerly regarded as separate species, namely the Ananas commosus paraguayensis, Ananas commosus erectifolius, Ananas commosus commosus, Ananas commosus bratistus, Ananas commosus anasoides. So the stage of growing pineapple is from pineapple starting stage, next a young pineapple in flower, mature stage, ready to harvest, and phase over. So sugod sa sinugdanan, hantod sa makita nato siya nga over na pud ang iyang pagka-orange is over na pud siya pagkahinog, no? So chemical lag of pineapple. So pineapple is one of the most important fruit with a large production of tropical and subtropical regions, the great appreciation by consumers all over the world. The pineapple plant has many specific morphological, anatomically, psychological characteristics that determine crucial aspects of pineapple crop management such as flower induction, water use, and vegetative method of propagation. The use of sexual reproduction of pineapple is restricted to breeding purposes carried out by research institutes looking for new hybrids with improved agronomic characteristics. Seeds are only produced of cross-pollination among varieties occurs. Commercially, pineapple has to be propagated by vegetative material and asexual production without reduction without new combination of genes. Sometimes some types of propagals are naturally produced by plants and called conventional planting materials. Its availability and quality depends on many factors, especially cultivar and environment. Management of techniques of this material have been continuously developed and will be addressed in addition to be conventional plant material, which is my situation it's not sufficient to assure expansion of least maintenance of the cultivated area. Several other methods of vegetative propagation of pineapple have been studied and made available along the last decades, and it will also be discussed involving techniques of stem sectioning, apical growing points, jugging, and chemical treatment of transformation of flowers into plants. Stem sectioning has been especially interesting as it is mostly done using plant residues available of low cost, and it is rather simple method suited for multiplication and production of disease-free planting materials in nurseries. Gouging and chemical treatment are less practiced but can applied in rattan crops, thereby avoiding the loss of first cycle fruit. Chemical treatment usually result in rather small plantlets that must further grow in nurseries before planting them in the field. And finally, micropropagation will also be focused as retroproduction of platelets is a very important method of multiplication of few pineapple varieties, but this method yet has not been transformed into common commercial way of pineapple propagation due to the final high cost and to the still high risk of incidence for clonal variation among the plantlets produced. So as you can see guys, Nutrition value per 100 grams of pineapple raw. So sa 100 gram of pineapples, na siya 13.12 gram carbohydrates, 9.85 grams of sugars, dietary fiber 1.4 gram. So in vitamins naman, in terms of vitamins, so of the pineapple, majority of vitamins is pineapple has 47.8 milligram quantity of vitamin C, which is 58%, and ga-consist pod siya og thiamine, riboflavin, niacin, pantothenic acid, vitamin B6, folate, choline, and vitamin C. So na po siya minerals, calcium, iron, magnesium, manganese, phosphorus, potassium, sodium, zinc. So other constituents in pineapple, so ang quantity sa water is 86% gram sa kabuuhan. So raw pineapple pulp is 86% water, 13% of carbohydrates, 0.5 protein, and contains negligible fat in a 100 gram reference amount. Raw pineapple supplies 209 kilojoules or 50 kilocalories of food energy, and it rich source of manganese 44% daily value, and vitamin C 58%, but otherwise contains no micronutrients in significance. So phytochemistry, pineapple fruits and peels contain diverse phytochemicals, among which are polyphenols, including garlic acid, syringinic acid, vanillin, ferulic acid, sinapic acid, coumaric acid, chlorogenic acid, aspartic, ispicatechin, and arbutin. So bromelain presents in all parts of pineapple plant. Bromelain is a mixture of proteolytic enzymes. It is present in stem, fruit, crown, core, leaves of pineapple itself. Bromelain is under preliminary research for treatment of variety of clinical disorders, but has not been adequately defined for its effect in human body. Bromelain may be unsafe for some users, such as pregnancy, allergies, or anticoagulation therapy. So, I will share the 8 benefits of eating pineapple. This is the 8 scientific health benefits of pineapple. So, mo na siyang benepisyo nga atong makuha sa pagkaon nato og pinya. So, let's start. So, pineapple is a fruit that's rich in vitamin C. 1 cup of pineapple contains 78.9 mg. Vitamin C is carries growth and healing around the body, playing a role in growth.